What's going on, everybody? Rob A here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Combiner Wars QUICKSLINGER. This is their version of Slingshot for Combiner Wars, and they have lost the name Slingshot for whatever reason, so they are calling him QUICKSLINGER. Now, this and what is it, Wild Rider, or Breakneck, I believe his name is called, are online retailer exclusives to the Combiner Wars line, so they're going to be a little bit harder to get a hold of, but I was able to snag these on Hasbro Toy Shop without too much problem, so just keep an eye out there. They may go in and out of stock. I don't know what the numbers are, so I don't know if these are limited edition or what, or if they're just online exclusive and, you know, readily available. So your mileage may vary. I'll let you guys figure that out on your own. But this is QUICKSLINGER. It is Slingshot. You know, for those of you that really hate Alpha Bravo, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You can see he has a repaint of, which one of these guys is he a repaint of? Firefly, I believe? Yeah, he's a repaint of Firefly. He does have a little bit of remolded parts. He's got some guns on his fists now, which is pretty cool, and he's got a new head, of course. And checking out the back, he does have a little bio here. It says, if everything QUICKSLINGER said about his feats in battle were true, he'd be the most decorated Autobot warrior. While he's not actually a battlefield legend, he's the best shooter among the aerial bots. Once an enemy is in his sights, there's a good shot they'll end up in a sling. There you go. So it's a little subtle way of putting his name in there without putting his name right in there. It becomes an armor leg, of course, and in this case, he is replacing Alpha Bravo as the leg here. So very, very cool. Definitely happy to have him. I don't mind Alpha Bravo personally, but you know, more Combiner Wars figures is always a good thing in my book. So we're gonna go ahead and get this guy open, and we're gonna check him out right now. Alright guys, so here we have QUICKSLINGER, or Slingshot. I'm probably just going to call him Slingshot for the rest of the review, so apologies in advance. Also, apologies in retrospect, because this guy is not remolded. I thought he was, and it really just turns out that I had totally forgotten that Firefly also has these little guns on his fists. So sorry. And you know, I can of course go by all the comments saying he has those already, it's not remolded, and I can determine exactly how far you guys watched the video. So anyway, here is his vehicle mode. It should look very familiar. It is the exact same as Fireflight or Firefly or whatever you choose to call him these days. And as you can see, it's very, very white with a nice blue striping, or the blue and red striping with the silver and the Autobot symbol here, and it goes on his tail fin as well. It's actually really nice. It's very, very minor paint work, and of course it doesn't follow onto the back of the plane, but for what it is, it's pretty nice. It's got an orange canopy here, and underneath, some very nice metallic gold you can see, and of course the silver again, and all that good stuff. So there you go. Not really a whole heck of a lot to talk about there. I mean, it is just a repaint basically. So transformation, again, I'm not really going to dwell on it all that very much, because you guys have seen this before, or you know, most of you have seen this before. You should have seen this before. So you just want to get the wings kind of out of the way, the back wings out of the way. That's kind of cool looking too. And you're just going to bring the arms up like so. You're going to pull the legs apart forward like so, and then pull them back down. And what you want to do is make sure these are straight so that these pegs are facing straight back, and then bend it on the little connector. Bring these up and peg them in just like so. Split it, flip the tail fin up like that, and there are your legs. Bring the front of the jet back, fold it in on itself, and it's going to peg in right into this slot area here. And then twist this head around, and there you go. You're pretty much done. And there you have Slingshot in robot mode. And again, he looks pretty nice. He's overall, he's mostly white. He's got some red in the chest here. Again, the silver that we saw before. And of course the gold. Looking really nice, helping to kind of pick those little parts out and just, get those little details going. Head is on a ball joint, which is really, really nice range of motion. You can get a lot of movement out of this head. And I'll give you a quick close-up right there of the head. Nice sculpt. Elbows or shoulders are ball jointed and have movement due to the transformation joint. He does not have a bicep swivel, but he does have a, well, it's kind of a bicep swivel. It's like an elbow swivel, and soft ratcheting elbows as well. Waist is on a swivel. Hips are ball joints, and of course the thighs swivel and the knees bend. There you go. He does come with some accessories. He's got another one of these guns. Little kind of like flamethrower-y type guns here. Pretty neat. And of course that can just go right in his hand. And he also comes with another combiner foot hand that, you can range however you like by just moving the thumb in whichever direction you choose to make the appropriate hand, or leave it flattened out like so to become a foot. But this guy's going to be an arm for the purposes of this video, so we are going to arrange him, or this, like so. Alright, so we'll be right back with combined transformation. Okay, so transformation to an arm is incredibly simple. Basically, we're just going to peg the legs together like so. And it really depends on how you want to orientate the arm. You can, of course, have it flip up like this, or use the other way, using the hips as an elbow. I like to kind of use the hips and the knees as kind of a double hinged elbow, so that's what we're going to do for the purposes of this. So just want to turn his head around so it's not as obvious. Flip that right up. Bring his arms up and back. And then you're going to take these little tabs on the back of the plane and just put his fists onto those tabs. And you may have to bring the shoulders out just a little bit to kind of get it all to line up correctly. There we go. That should do it. Get the wings properly out of the way. Grab your fist and plug it right in. There you go. So there we have the arm. I'll pull this back here. Here we have Superion, and let me get this all set up here. Okay guys, so we have Superion here, and we're going to go ahead and remove Alpha Bravo from his position. Sorry Alpha Bravo, you've done well, but we're retiring you to the side here. And we are going to stick Slingshot in his place. And all of G1dom fans rejoice, I guess, or something. And we'll just plug the gun back in. And oh, you're gonna want to hold that up, buddy. So the hips are maybe a little bit less strong than I would like, but that's hopefully easily solved with some nail polish or floor polish or some kind of salve or liquid. But here you go. There is Superion with all of his more or less original limbs. So you've got the two, VTOL-esque jets on the shoulders, and of course the two regular fighter jets as the legs. So, I mean, obviously you can mix and match them however you want. They do work completely. Scramble City, they can change around however you like. And I'm leaving the wings here down just to kind of, make it a little different. In fact, I may even bring these forward just to kind of make it look not so symmetrical. You can, of course, leave your guys completely symmetrical if that is what you prefer. But I do like a little bit of asymmetry in my combiners, just because it's kind of the whole point of them, But there you go. There is Slingshot, Quickslinger, whatever you want to call him, and there is Superion. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, be sure to comment, like, and of course, hit me up with a subscription if you feel I am so worthy. I've got more Transformers coming up real soon, so keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.